Pasaron más de 25 años del estreno del Perfecto Asesino y pude hablar con uno de los actores que formó parte de esta película de Luc Besson, que nos presentó, que nos trajo al mundo a esta pequeña versión de Natalie Portman. Hablamos sobre cómo fue el rodaje y, por ejemplo, sobre lo que significó rodar en uno de los emblemáticos lugares de Nueva York. Estoy hablando del Chelsea Hotel. Me contó cómo fue trabajar con Gary Oldman, qué recuerdos tiene de ver a esta pequeñísima Natalie Portman y muchas, pero muchas cosas más en este informe sobre el Perfecto Asesino.
We now return to Mira Akien and Contré with our latest interview.
This has kind of, I guess, become a very culty, movie. And with her, you never know. You never know what's going to happen and stuff. But she was, I think, one of the best openings, for an actress of any age,
He never had a reason to care. Until now.
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
He was a kind of major acting idol of mine, so it was very, very intense for me. I think I was just incredibly intimidated in the beginning until we started shooting, because, Sid and Nancy, is really one of my favorite, along with everything else he's done. I was much younger and sort of just starting out. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm with this guy. Like, what am I doing here? But no, he's an amazing, obviously an amazing actor, but he was just so kind and easy to work with. And, he made it very, very easy. And I gotta say, I didn't realize till I saw the film how, when he does the stuff when he looks up and cracks
the pill.
The pill. I really did not see stuff like that until the film. And so while I knew he was, a little out of his mind, there were extra things in there that I was like, wow, he's really out there. And but I love that character. I really do. I think it's such a sort of underrated character, of his. I think I didn't, I loved it. I thought it was great. And he's just a brilliant actor, But to answer your question, it was really maybe kind of the calming influence a little bit, to kind of, I'm supposed to keep him a little bit in line, So just sort of shadowing, Gary Oldman's character. Kind of, I was sort of the evening out of this kind of madness.
Find her.
Please open the door. Please.
She was a trip, man. She was really, she was great. She's a little kid, she was like a little kid, and full energy and very funny and cracking jokes. She was just great. She was an amazing kid, and yeah, I loved, being around her, and well, watching their chemistry, is just unbelievable. It's just for me, it's just a true love story. Yes, there's, over the top violence and all this stuff, but at the core of it, I really always think when I see that when he throws the plant down and the chute, and then that where their hands are locked together in that not mud, but where they're locked together like that, and it's incredible. It really is. You're like, oh my God, this is a real relationship. It's a real relationship, and it's kind of beautiful. And that she plants the tree at the end. I haven't seen it in a while. I really haven't.
But Leon, it's not big enough for you. What? It's barely big enough for me.
We said no discussion.
No, I'm not letting.
Listen.
I'm not going.
From the director of La Femme Nikita.
What an amazing guy. Really amazing guy. There's certain directors that, Luc first, I think, American film, and I mean, he was just, he did everything. You know, there's certain directors that, you know, they're charged, but they maybe let other people do the work. He was the kind of guy, he could do everything, and he handheld the camera, and he did, you know, so he was doing a lot of it, and it's very, it's unusual in a way from my experience. I mean, there are, I think, there are directors that can do it, but I think there are few that really like completely take over their whole set.
Malky was making a buy for us from the Chinaman. Yo, but they got nothing to do with it, man.
That was an exciting moment to work with him. You know, and I mean, if you look at, I really didn't know about Jean Reno prior to this, and when you see someone that can just, you know, take a whole film and he was, yeah, I really loved the experience. I mean, you know, I'm saying, hey, everybody's great. They really were. It was a very loving set. You know, it really was. It was just a good group together, and I think everybody really dug each other, and you know, and it really worked. You know, worked hard to try to bring that to life, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
They're about to come face to face with a cop who's crossed the line.
Well, and how was the last question is how was shooting on this memorable piece of history of New York, the Chelsea Hotel?
That was amazing. I mean, I really lived down the block from the Chelsea. I have a bunch of friends who used to live in there. My gym at the time was across from the Y, and yeah, I mean, the history of that place, and speaking Sid and Nancy, and you know, the real Sid and Nancy, and it's yeah, I mean, it was fascinating and exciting, and just an amazing place. I mean, you know, very little, you know, beautiful but eerie, you know, and you can see the attraction of artists, you know, all over the world. I mean, it really was, it was freaky, freaky place, but it was great.
Bring me everyone. What do you mean everyone?